On Tuesday, the Washington Post released a bombshell report about Donald Trump using possible back channels and burner phones to communicate to others during the January 6th Capitol insurrection. So, look, the use of burner phones and back channels, aides phones possibly, would be to basically try to sidestep the Presidential Records Act and hide any possible conversations that might not look good for the January 6th committee. Now, this is reporting from Bob Woodward and Robert Costa. And look, the speculation basically comes from nearly 8 hours of White House phone logs that are missing. Just gone. They're not there. So now that said, Donald Trump has said, I don't know what a burner phone is. I don't know. Never heard of it. Coffee boy, things like that. Covfefe. I don't know. All right. Well, there's that. But here's but what does Fox News have to say about this? Well, we do have some reporting. Take a look.
Over to the January 6th committee reportedly show a 7-hour gap in Trump phone calls that very day. According to those reports, the panel is now investigating whether the former president used back channels or burner phones to communicate with others, including during the attack on the Capitol. And this all comes as members of the January 6th panel voted unanimously to hold former Trump aides Peter Navarro and Dan Scavino in contempt for refusing to comply with a congressional subpoena to testify. The full House votes later this week to send the contempt of Congress citations to the Justice Department for potential prosecution.
And that was it. That was about 36, 37 seconds. And that was all the reporting they've done on it so far all day. That's it. So here we have a gigantic report of evidence, possible evidence of Donald Trump hiding conversations during the Capitol riots, and Fox News says, we're going to spend a half a minute on it. Just about. Barely, in passing. Now, you want to compare that to the breathless reporting about Hunter Biden and his laptop. You get to see a very clear agenda here when it comes to what they're reporting. All right? I mean, again, Donald Trump literally tried to steal an election. That's really big news, but they're not reporting that. Well, they're barely reporting that, I should say. And so what I'm seeing here is minimal reporting, downplaying, until, of course, they have the talking points. So now the talking points are going to come up in their opinion shows. And so I think they're going to go with, I don't know, fake news, witch hunt. Just because you don't have any records doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Or they're just going to go, Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. Look, they're going to distract you. They're going to distract people with something else, and we've seen this movie before. Now, I love the irony here that you have a president who cried about Hillary Clinton deleting 33,000 emails. This guy shredded it and hid his own records. I mean, again, it's true. Some of those records were ripped up. Aides had to tape them back together. He threw them around like confetti, tried to flush others down the toilet, literally clogging up the toilets. But no. But her emails. Her emails. No, they don't care. They don't care about being even, right? They don't care about reporting the truth. And now look, we're being, I'm honest about this, okay? There's no president that's really been super stringent about the Presidential Records Act. It's true. It's true. Obama's had some missing records, things like that. Other presidents, not very stringent, right? But that said, no other president but Trump has been so absolutely blatant about hiding, about doing this, right? About hiding things, about trying to rip up records. Clinton's private server, I remember reporting on that. I said it wasn't good. I said it was a bad thing. I said it was a security risk, and I stand by that. But then you also had the Trumps that had their own private server. And when you look at it, Clinton, Obama, and Biden, well, they never took part in an insurrection against their own government and then tried to hide the evidence. And so there's a big difference here. They are not the same. But you know the entire thing, it's going to get ignored. And it is being ignored or massively downplayed. That's what you have. Republicans, they're going to basically ignore it. Trump denied it already. Fox News, you've seen it, downplayed, 37 seconds. And of course, you're going to have Tucker Carlson, who will come up with a conspiracy to somehow blame Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the left, or something, or George Soros. That's what happens, all right? So this is going to be deeply frustrating, I think, for all of us to watch, come true in real time. We're going to see all of that. But hear me now, quote me later. All I wish is that we could have some damn justice in this country and actually hold people accountable for what happened, hold Trump accountable for what happened on January 6th.